I'm Louise Rogers. Won't you play a guessing game with me? Who is this attractive woman? And where is she going, looking so smart and competent? Everyone knows her. She's well liked in her community. Now see whether you guessed correctly.
Avon calling.
Yes, she's your Avon representative. A good friend, a good neighbor. Don't you wish you were this happy, resourceful woman? And look at her jeweled pin, a reward for success. She's in the beauty business, representing Avon, the world's largest cosmetic company. She brings you cosmetics for the whole family, and she invites you to have an Avon try-on to be sure. Your Avon representative will be delighted to call on you wherever you live. Just get in touch with us at Avon.
Avon calling.
Become an Avon representative and earn money sharing the products you love with the people you love. At Avon, we give you the inspiration. You make it beautiful. Become an Avon representative today.
Hi, I'm Monty from Sweet Halloween and Collard Greens. Due to a series of events that our lawyer, Daniel Silver, the Gold Standard, has advised us not to discuss, we now have a surplus, or as I like to call it, a metric fuck-ton of contaminated gum and rancid mixed nuts. We, being the innovators that we are, took those items and created the most groundbreaking product of the 21st century, gum and nuts. Enjoy, and happy chewing.
Gum and nuts, nuts and gum, they don't go well together. It's just nasty, guys.
Ladies of Lolz. Now loading.
Involves suspending reality, segregating yourself from common sense, and lying naked on a bearskin rug and watching the Ladies of Lolz. Codename Ella, Lolz milk connoisseur, Todd Watcher, organizer of chaos. Codename Mrs. Parker, honeypot, tactics, lost all fucks to give. Codename Lola, cyber investigator, dark humor specialist, digital Sherlock.
Hello, agents. You have your work cut out for you with this next target. Ladies everywhere strive to have financial independence, but at what cost? Some end up acquiring lots of debt and even bankruptcy in order to start their own business. They spam their friends with Facebook invites to join their virtual parties with these phenomenal and amazing, you've never seen them before products. But not all businesses are alike. Some startup businesses are predatory. Many are based in bad science grifting and preying on people's fears. Your next target is the MLM, multi-level marketing scheme. Show no mercy, ladies, as this target is KOS, kill on sight.
And we are all
Hello,
muted.
you guys.
Yay.
Great. We have to blame Monty on that. We have to definitely blame Monty. I don't know if you guys noticed our faux pas that happened, that we didn't pop up on screen during the intro that we paid all this money on.
That was not Monty's fault. Not Monty's fault.
It's okay. So who's editing the show right now then? Tell us that.
Monty is.
Okay, then there you go. That's the problem. There you go. But we love you. We love you. As I said before, I'm happy that you've never allowed your ignorance, to get in the way of your stupidity. I love it. I appreciate it. And I'm proud of you as an individual, wherever you happen to be, wherever you are here.
Oh, I'm right
us.
here. I'm going to shut the fuck up now. I'm going to shut the fuck up. There we go.
Please.
Welcome, LA Anime. Oh my God. So you guys notice we have a guest in with us today. LA Anime decided to come down and talk about the multi-level marketing scheme. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but say hello to the chat. What do you do online? Introduce yourself to our little audience.
Yo, what is up, everybody? I am live action animation. I am the shit show guest of the year for 2020. It is good to be in the house with the ladies, these beautiful, beautiful ladies. I'm really nervous. Like, I want to make sure that I do a good job for you guys. Like, I would like to be back.
You have to do an
amazing job.
Thank you.
You got this.
God, so I'm excited.
So
So marketing level schemes, so multi-level marketing schemes. It's funny because I think that I've probably done that before in my life.
So have I. I sold Sensi like a moron. So I feel you.
I did Avon.
Yeah.
So we've all been trapped. We've all been trapped. So yeah. It's what kills me is how they really do come for us as women, right? They sell you on the idea that you can be independent and work from home and have more time with your kids, but they never tell you like what's really going on there. And so this came up, the girls and I, we were talking about multi-level marketing and just the fact that it's so predatory. And I've been scouring the internet, finding some of the weirdest of all the MLMs I could find. Ella has done all the research on the deeds. So we're here to talk great shit about some of the weird things. And I want to hear all of the fun stories if you guys have them. The chat, in the chat, everyone say happy birthday to Nightmare. It is his birthday.
Happy birthday to him.
Yes, super excited. He's a huge fan and a supporter. And I believe he's turning 13 this year. Or is it 13 or 31? It's one of the two. I'm not entirely sure.
Let's sing. Should we sing?
We're going to sing happy birthday. Is that a thing we're going to do? Okay, let's do happy birthday. Okay, are we going to do are we doing the black happy birthday or the normal happy birthday?
I know both. Whichever one you guys pick.
You can do like happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Nightmare, happy birthday to you, and then go into happy birthday. You can do that one.
All right, let's do that one. So we're going to start with the traditional one and we'll move into the black one. Okay, super fun. So 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nightmare. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. This is why we don't have a band. Yeah, this is why we don't do that. So,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Love
Come
her.
on, Nightmare. Happy birthday. Okay, sorry. got excited.
There it is. That is probably there's somebody's gonna clip that, and we're never gonna live that down.
Oh no.
This has been said about me. I'm cool.
We're never gonna live that moment in history down. That's wonderful. So I figure we can jump into a pretty decent one. Let's get our toes wet. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Beachbody.
Yes, I am. I'm a sucker for Beachbody, and
what do you know about Beachbody before we jump in? What do you know about it?
This was years ago that I did this. It was my ex-husband who found it, bought all the DVDs, and we were doing it in our living room, and it was a very strict regimen and I'm an athlete. Like, I've danced my whole life. I'm in physical. I mean, I'm for my age, I'm physically fit. It's hard. And on top of that, they send you like a menu thing, and the shit you have to go out and buy just to get that menu in place, to get that beach bod is like it's ridiculous. It's such a scam. And I did it, and I took it serious. Like, I just had a baby. I wanted to lose weight. Like, I was on like Donkey Kong, like, let's get this done. I'm ready. But it did nothing. It did nothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna be on the flip side of that. I did P90X and Insanity and got
oh my God.
Sorry.
I did P90X, and then after P90X I did Insanity and got ripped. Okay, I've never been in that amount of shape. I should probably do it again since I just had a baby and I am,
I'm glad you brought that up though, because there are two sides to this stuff. Now, as much as we're going to shit on these MLMs, now, do some of them have good ideas? Yes. Beachbody, what they're saying ultimately is you need to eat healthy and you need to exercise. Is that uncommon knowledge? No, I should not have to pay you upwards of $300 for you to tell me to do some crunches and jump around in my living room. When Richard Simmons sold his tapes, they were $5 and you could rent them from Blockbuster for 50 cents. So I'm really pissed off about this shit.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Luckily I got the bootleg version. And so when I first met like Hannibal and Ace Wonder and stuff, like, we used to do P90X and Insanity together. Like, we used to work out and stuff like that. Cause they were like managing me in a music group. So, yeah, like, they produced music for me like a long time ago. But so like it actually, and I saw it. The only reason why I even did it was because one of my best friends did it, and he had always been like a heavy set kid growing up. You know what I mean? He's always been the heavy guy, and he started doing it, and I saw his transformation, and I was like, well, maybe I'll try it. And like I said, I've never really had a six-pack. I had like a 6-pack. I mean, I was like, listen, okay.
See, you didn't jump into the MLM. You just did the program.
I just did the program.
Same.
No.
I didn't even get like an invitation to jump into the LMM. I just fell for it because I was I gained 50 pounds with this kid. I need to lose it. So.
Okay, so you guys are gonna love this. Go ahead.
I was a victim of the
figure this out. If you would be so kind, Monty, can you play us our Beachbody situation, please? If he can. I don't know how long it might take him. I'm guessing about 35. Damn it.
Hey, my name is Christine Dwyer, and I help people use health and fitness as a vehicle to create more confidence, more income, and more time in their life.
Hi, my name is Melanie Mitro, and this is a day in the life of me as a Beachbody coach.
Hi coaches, welcome to day 49 of your boom camp. Woo! Boom, boom, pow!
So first things first, let's go ahead and turn towards this beautiful little diagram that I have shown you. And this is just showing us the binary system.
That looks like a pyramid.
Set up in our Beachbody business.
Yep.
And
that looks like a doodle in English class.
Green, and you have a leg, right leg, and a left leg here.
Oh, yeah. These are the Hun bots. This is my parade of Hun bots.
Monday through Saturday, I get up, I'm doing the Les Mills pump and turbo car hybrid right now. So from 5 to 6 I work out.
You know what's scares
o'clock, and then I check in with my groups until my 2 small children wake up, usually about 7:30. So I'll answer emails. I will do my daily posts. I will start my blog post for the day. Just check in with everybody.
And I do that by being a Beachbody coach with the company Beachbody. They are the makers of the home workouts like P90X, Insanity, TurboFire, T25, 21 Day Fix, PiYo. Whoo, we can keep going on and on and on.
I truly believe that one of the
She
main
scares the fuck out of me.
Decide
this one scares the fuck out of me. I do not like
they're
her.
afraid that they're going to have to sell
It's filtered.
stuff
Look how filtered she is.
they don't want to buy.
Is that why she
And
looks
when
so
people see them in
unnatural
the
to me, like a
streets,
reptilian?
They're gonna turn the other way and run.
So she looks
And
like
that
that
none of their friends
Snapchat
are gonna
that
like
has
them
like
anymore,
the
and
mouth.
they're gonna get objection after objection
Yeah,
after objection.
like you're just
and
so into this.
Weird.
I don't like your
That's
her
totally
eyes.
right. And I would
She's on
never want to do
Snapchat.
this if that was the case.
For all you coaches out there,
And
think about this.
Of course, this motherfucker.
If you actually went and got certified to teach Insanity and you actually knew how to teach it, guess what you can do? You can actually invite people over to your house, or you can invite people to the park and get off of having just social media. What if you can actually teach people how to do Insanity and they can connect with you? Do you know what that does? That helps them relate to you in such a special way, and they will invest in you, and they will invest in what you're doing and how you're trying to help them.
For the coaches, it's an MLM inside an MLM, and
Right.
that's what.
So how
tripped
do you
me
invite
out.
people into your house now with COVID? How does that work when you're a coach?
No idea. As of right now, a lot of them are doing their virtual training and stuff like that. And then, of course, you have some of them who don't believe that the virus is real. So you still have that weird community of idiots. So, you know what I mean? They're still doing this. What I didn't realize is that this company is still bringing in millions of dollars a year. I'm sorry, billions of dollars a year
Yeah, what was
on a
it?
bunch
You
of
said
bullshit.
before, it was like 50, right? Or
Yeah.
was-
Okay. So right now, in America, I'm sorry, in the world right now, MLMs are bringing in about $60 billion every year. They're scrounging this from people. These are the people. When you think about an MLM, I want everybody to kind of think about back when you were in school. And your teacher would tell you, hey, you guys, we're doing a fundraiser and we're going to sell these chocolates. And your parents had to go out and have a bunch of people buy a bunch of chocolates so that you could get a trinket at school. It's the exact same process with an MLM. You have these hun bots going out there and trying to sign up their friends, their family members, their coworkers, daycare friends, whatever, to sell a bunch of products that, one, don't do anything. And if they do anything, it's the equivalent of what you can buy over the counter for 10 times cheaper. Right. And they're selling this concept of independence. And right now, the reason I really wanted to focus on this topic is because of COVID. People don't have jobs. People are desperate. Not only are they desperate for money, but they're also desperate for solutions, right? So you are down to your last $500. You don't know how you're going to pay your rent, and you have leukemia. And oh my God, here's Beachbody. If I get my health together and I can work for myself and I can be independent, it's this false sense of security that they're selling to people that I think is really harmful. And we're starting to see an uptick in it. In the last 8 months, these MLMs have started attacking children. I have a couple in here that we're going to talk about where young people are being suckered into these situations now. So I want everyone to pay attention. Let's make it a point. This is my pyramid scheme of the night. I want everyone to take this video and then share it with someone else and tell them to share it with 5 more people, because in only 13 cycles, everyone in the world will have seen it. So let's try to do that. That's how fucking stupid these goddamn things are. It takes 13 cycles for any MLM. If I say, hey, I want you, LA Anime, to take 5 people to watch this, in 13 cycles, if everybody told 5 people to do it, we're done. The whole world has seen it. So, it's fucking retarded. That's my little rant. I'm sorry. I do this from time to time. Oh.
Rant
Say weird noises. It makes me do weird. See, I don't even know what that is. I feel like it's just, it's just hives.
Because I mean, think about it. What are they selling? What does Beachbody actually sell? What products do they sell to you that you can't buy somewhere else? And these women,
eat right and exercise. Like, figure it out. Like you need to spend $300. I think it was $300 that we paid.
It was like $300. Well, you know, back then when it was booming, like when I did it, you know, like there was still DVDs, like people were still buying DVDs.
How I did it too.
Yeah. You know, like in this era, why would you need Beachbody when you can just jump on YouTube and find someone who does their own YouTube channel for fitness? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, so it's in this day and age, it doesn't make any sense. But back when I did it, like, well, it did, because where else were you going to get it? Like, well, like I said, I got it bootleg because someone had bought it. And so I
always went to the swap meet. Yeah, I'm always going to the swap meet. I'm not buying anything. I don't know the last time I actually paid for media, and I know that's a bad thing. I pirate everything, and I'm sorry. I apologize, Jay-Z, Beyonce, but I'm pretty sure you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right.
I don't think it's hurting them. I don't think it's hurting them.
They're good.
Nah, I don't think it's hurting.
Now, about the money. So I brought up the young people, right? So have you guys ever heard of the Blessing Loom? Or the what else do they call it? The susu.
No.
Oh, I have a beautiful story. The susu. So the susu is actually a African word, and it's a thing. It's a tradition that Africans used to gather wealth amongst each other. So I don't know if anybody remembers slavery in America, but there was a time when we did this to Black people, and when those people got their freedom, they had to figure out a way to gather wealth. Well, susu is a way for Black families to come together and do that. So if I'm the one in the middle, all of my family members would give me $500 each, and I would take that money to maybe buy a funeral home, which is what a lot of African Americans did in Louisiana when they first decided to get businesses. Now, in theory, the susu is a wonderful thing because you're gathering wealth for a small community. It has been corrupted in the last 20, 30 years, and it's become a horrible Ponzi scheme. And I'd love to introduce you guys to the susu. Monty, if you would be...
And I tell the truth.
So kind.
Yeah, and that's a lot more than all these other YouTubers out here. So today's video, man, the Blessing Loom.
So everybody that's interested in getting into the Blessing Loom, which is the money game, the 100 to make 800, please stop listening to people saying it's a scam.
Y'all really getting caught up in this loom shit, aren't you? This is the way that word sounds. It even sounds sneaky. Loom. Let me explain to y'all what loom is for some of you stupid niggas.
Here's what it looks like. The guy in the middle is the one who's collecting the 800 at the time. All these open 8 spots out here, they all had to pay 100 to get here. Everybody here did. In order to get your name on the outside ring in one of these spots, you have to pay the leader $100.
It's a pyramid scheme, a Ponzi scheme. Look, here's how it works, all right? This is a loom board. Even saying it makes me want to puke. So some asshole hits you up and says, "Hey, I can make you $1,080 in 24 hours."
Well, you could get scammed if you start in the circle and then the rest of the people don't hop on and pay. Then you're going to get scammed. You're not going to get paid.
At that point, this chart will split in half, okay? So when the leader is gone, these people who are next, who are on the outside, the 2 people on the outside of the leader, they go off and start their own charts. So when the chart splits, right here, there's going to be this guy in the middle, this guy in the middle of 2 separate charts.
Little were you aware, now the square split into 2, so now 16 people have to get fucking ripped off. And then 32, and then 64, and then do some fucking math.
I still haven't done it just because I don't vibe with that kind of stuff. Now, if I wanted to lay down $100 or X amount of dollars that people are asking for their individual circle, then I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Well, the $100 is well worth the price of admission to even be in these group chats because they're so freaking funny. And eventually, with a little bit of work, you get to the middle and you get your $800.
It's called a pyramid scheme. It's been happening for hundreds of years. It's just repackaged and thrown on the internet. Stop asking me for $135.
Thank you. So I don't know if you guys or anybody in the chat who's seen this. Now, it has gotten so fucking popular lately. It's all over Facebook. It's on Instagram. It's on fucking Twitter. People are literally getting their family members to join in on this dumb shit. And they're not realizing that they're being robbed.
Real quick, Miss Parker, do any of the 3 of you have $135?
I don't know what you just said because you're echoing. I'm gonna need you to fix that audio. It's trash.
He got trapped in Shanny again. That's all.
All right.
He fell in.
All right.
You were looking for that jacket, huh,
I'm getting
Monty?
back to my loom. Keep going. Getting back to my loom.
Okay, you're getting back to. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Just echoes of Monty. But if you guys, honest to God, so what do you tell someone who comes to you with this shit? So if you saw this and it's an app. It's an app and they're like, hey, donate $135 and within 24 hours, you're going to get $2,000. What is your first response to something like that?
Listen, I fell for it, so I can't say shit. But that was 10 years ago.
I have been approached.
That was 10 years ago. That was before literally I think smartphones just came out when I fucked with that kind of thing. But they got me. So and I'm not so if you're promised this perfect body that we all think that we need, we don't. We're perfect the way that we are. None of us need anything. But we fall for it because we think that we do need it. And that's the problem, is that they prey on people who are self-conscious, who want to lose a little bit of weight, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, whatever. We had a baby, whatever the case. We fall for. I personally fell for it. And I didn't see the results that I was hoping, but I also had a C-section and wasn't going to get that body if I worked out 2 times a day. So it's a little misleading, but I have to say I was dumb enough to fall for it. But that was 10 years ago. That was before apps and all the workout shit you can get now. That's really actually does work that you don't have to pay for. It's such a scam. Yeah.
I think it's one of those things because I've been approached several times when it comes to, they're like, oh, it's one of these things where you pay, like literally just what he said, you pay $100 and then you get like 5 people under you to pay $100 and then they get 5 people and then it just works and then everybody gets paid out money.
Right. Yeah, just somehow. It's just perfect.
Somehow. It's been several situations where it's like, no, you just pay this and you pay that. I even recently did a thing where I don't know. It's working for people, so I don't want to call it like a complete, like multi-level, marketing thing, right? But But it's like, oh, you sign up to be a travel agent, right? And then you get other people to sign up to do it under yourself. So you're pretty much, building a business of your own, doing travel agencies, and you get, access to
unfortunately you actually may have been suckered in by an MLM.
It's one of those things, but I have friends who are doing it and they are making money. They're doing because at the same time too, they are selling a service, but at the and people are traveling, but now you're at a spot where it's like people aren't really traveling. So it's kind of like, like where do you go at that point?
Well,
and
every MLM works in the beginning.
Yeah.
They all work in the beginning because like I said, it takes 13 cycles before it busts, right? So every time a new Ponzi scheme starts, it's going to work for a while. Those people at the top are going to make their money. There's going to be people in there that are going to get cashed out. They're going to be fine. The problem is once that bubble gets big enough, once that pyramid base becomes large enough, everything falls out. And that's where you start to see issues. There was a travel agency I remember maybe like 7 years ago that did that, and they were doing boat cruises, and they fell out. Maybe after about 5 or 6 years, they ended up getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, yeah.
Under the exact same thing, and it was, hey, you sign your family up, and then you get discounts on travel. You'll get discounts on the cruises, and then you sign this person up, and they get discounts, and such and such and such and such. And it lasted for a good 7 years, and then it fell right out. So you be careful. Keep your eyes open. You know what I mean? These are things like what really sucks is we're living in a time when, like I said, people are desperate. They're fucking money desperate, and they're willing to do anything. And it's not like you can go out and get a job like you could 2 or 3 years ago. So working from home may be the only option. So this is even worse, than it was 5-6 years ago. It's way more predatory. And like I said, the young people, there's a lot of young people who are getting suckered in by the loom. So if you guys know your kids are doing this, if you see this dumb shit on their phone, You know, put them on restriction, put baby in a corner. Fuck this shit. Don't let your grandparents do it.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Nobody does. Hello.
Nobody does that.
No.
Have you guys ever heard of Jeff Holiday?
I looked him up after you and I spoke earlier. Now I'm aware. Yes.
It's the guy that was on the shit show, right?
He's I believe Jeff Holiday been on the shit show, Hannibal, Monty?
He has absolutely been on the shit show. He was the guest of the year last year. Year
Oh
before
my God.
last.
Will you please fix that? Fix that. Oh my God.
I'm trying.
So
that is, oh my God, that is so annoying. It's gonna drive me up a wall.
Jeff Holiday is like an expert in this stuff. He digs into scammers and all sorts of stuff like that. And he did a really cool deep dive into doTERRA. Have you guys ever heard of doTERRA?
No.
Okay.
No.
doTERRA is the essential oils.
That I know of. No,
Beautiful.
bring it up.
This is great. Okay, Monty, go ahead and play our Jeff Holiday. He's going to tell us about doTERRA. It's an interesting one. They're
In
really
our
dangerous.
search for ways or ideas or some sort of respite from our financial situation, we eventually turned to, I'm going to say it, network marketing.
And I feel that network marketing allows us the time freedom. It allows us the financial freedom that we all deserve as human beings. And now, instead of arguing over whether we can stay an extra day on vacation, I feel like I'm on vacation my entire life.
Freedom to choose and manage our own lifestyle, whether it's our physical health, our mental health, our financial health.
It's a platform where average people can make way above average income, and that is so empowering financially.
doTERRA is an amazing company, and I feel so grateful to be partnered with them because I know that they are a company full of integrity.
The job that I was in was really a pyramid scheme where there was only one person at the top who could benefit in the way that would bring financial freedom, and everyone else in that pyramid supported that position. I was actually looking for a pyramid that was like this, where anybody who decided to rise to the top could take advantage of and find financial freedom.
Spoiler alert for everybody out there, but doTERRA is an MLM, a multi-level marketing business, okay? In layman's terms, in the most easy way for people who might have been more around like my generation or older, it's a pyramid scheme. That's what they are. It's a scam. The whole goddamn business is built on convincing other people to sell their products and then to sell their training program to other people so they will sell their products. And the money goes to the top.
Yes.
How else do you think this business that sells nice smelling things had $5 million to throw at a hospital? Because it's a scam. The whole goddamn thing is a scam.
I love him. Shout out to Jeff Holiday. What really cool creator. I believe we've got his link in the chat down in the description, you guys. So check him out. Give him the like and subscribe.
The whole
amazing.
goddamn thing is a scam.
And doTERRA, they sell essential oils, and they got in trouble about eyebrow, right? They got in trouble possibly 7 years back because they were marketing their oils as cures for medical ailments. They got in trouble. They had to change their wordings, and now they just sell essential oils for holistic treatments. So they shifted themselves and they just kind of rebranded. Now they're back at it again, unfortunately. And I can't describe it the way Jeff does. He goes into it with great detail. And what scares me about this MLM is that they're literally targeting people who are at the weakest point in their life.
Yeah.
Some of these people, they have leukemia, they have liver cancer, prostate cancer. These people are looking for a cure. And here you are peddling your snake oil, literally.
Yeah. It's true.
That's trash.
I know some. I won't even mention her name because she's not worth it. But she is one of those super skinny, fake veneers, breast implants, 20-something years old, never had kids, perfect body, and she was selling these oils because she got some clout off of someone I won't bring up. But she got some clout off of him, and she used that clout to sell her oils. And I called her out on it. I was like, what are your oils going to do? Talking about getting women pregnant. Women can get pregnant on these oils. Women can cure cancer. You can cure cancer with these oils. It's all bull. You can say skinny. She would say, like, you can be skinny like me. Like, this girl was just built skinny. She's a skinny little white girl. She's skinny. She's been skinny her whole life, fucking whether you had an oil or not. And it was such a scam. I called her out on it and she didn't like it, which whatever. But those oils, they're not doing anything for you. They're oils.
Yeah.
They sell them at CVS. You think it's going to cure cancer? You think they have the cure for cancer at CVS? They don't.
Right. You can buy those oils at Walmart.
Exactly. Maybe, you know, I'm not talking about the pharmacy part of CVS. I'm just saying, like, they have them, like, the essential oils. I have them next to my bed to put my little thing that makes smells. Like, am I thinner? No. Am I getting pregnant any easier? No. It's all bullshit. Is my mom's cancer cured? My mom has full-blown brain cancer. Should I give her some oils and be like, hey,
yes,
Mom,
rub some frankincense on it. You know.
I stopped at Walgreens. I picked up some oils and just rub it right here on your brain. Like, what the fuck?
Put a little Neosporin on it. Put a little Neosporin on it.
There you go. Neosporin cures everything.
It's so sad to me because people really, really want the last hope, and if this oil can do it and it could save me or my family member, I'll pay whatever. And it's such a sad thing that people fall for it because they're desperate. They don't have any other options. So it's like,
well, it goes even beyond that, because the extra level of evil here is that not only am I preying on your last desperate hope for health, I'm also going to take your money because I'm selling you on the idea that you're going to be independent. So you're dealing with disabled people, right? I can't get out of bed because I'm dealing with the pain that I'm suffering from. And you told me these oils are going to make me feel better. So you've sold me on that. And now I'm selling your product to everyone else. And I'm broke because my garage is full of your shit that I can't fucking get off. You know, there's an extra layer of villainy here that I think is really despicable for this company. And going down my wonderful rabbit hole of villainy, I found an even more evil company. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. This MLM is called Monat. And they're a hair product company that got into a lot of trouble. You're shaking your head. Have you heard about these guys?
No, it's already just sounds like trash. So
it already sounds fishy.
Okay.
I'm just like,
all right. Keep your wigs on, ladies. Hold on to your follicles, audience. Monty, if you can go ahead and let us know about Monat, that'd be great.
A federal investigation into a popular line of hair care products reveals concerns about the company's manufacturing plant. I-Team investigator Jackie Calloway exposed consumer claims about damage from Monat hair care earlier this year. And new tonight, she's got the results of an FDA inspection.
Hundreds of women across the country share similar stories.
Erin sold the products too. She's what the company calls a market partner.
I had over 100 people in my downline customers and market partners. I reached up to my W-2 said 5 figures in those 8 months in additional income. So realizing what was happening was a hard pill to swallow.
Her decision to stop selling Monat,
I was crying to my husband.
Didn't come easily.
I was vacuuming every day because I was losing so much hair. And I think I was in denial. I didn't want to believe it was the product.
All 3 women say their market partners told them,
there's something wrong with you. You need to go to the doctor.
So I did go to the doctor.
I had a full panel done, blood work, everything. And there was nothing that pointed to a reason besides product use of why I lost my hair.
They and consumers who complained online were told it was normal and part of a detox process documented here in the company's own sales literature.
We no longer do that. Neither do we. We don't do it.
Monat would only agree to a recorded phone interview where they told us all the complaints just don't add up.
To have this happen at such a short period of time, statistically, is impossible.
They question consumer claims about their products.
It's been a real challenge because we have seen the pictures online, we've heard the complaints, but we haven't seen any documentation of accuracy of.
So this particular line, you heard the man who's behind it. His wonderful, wonderful excuse is that this could not have happened because of his products. He has nothing to do with it. There must be something wrong with the way people are using the products. This caused burns. We're talking follicle damage, alopecia, children with their hair falling out in huge clumps. They sold products for your skin, for your hair, lotions, all of which happened to be contaminated. This story popped up all over the country. Let's see if it's still going on as of right this very second. They appeared in court in 2015, and there are still cases going on right now for injuries and losses. This is something that I fear when it comes to MLMs, because as you hear from the first woman, she was selling this to her family and friends.
Yeah.
She was sold on this product. Right. So she allowed so many more people to be injured. Who are we mad at here? Are we mad at the humbot? Are we mad at the corporation? Who do we get mad at when something like this happens? You know?
Well, it's got to be the corporation, because I don't think that lady knew that she was, intentionally ruining people's hair and burning them and you know what I'm saying? I don't think a lot of people go into these Ponzi schemes and just be like, yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to screw some people over and I'm going to make me some money. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they do that. So I'm sure she felt horrible, especially with kids and stuff. It's like the Michael Jackson effect, except they didn't, it wasn't with literal fire. It was with a chemical that you trusted to put in your hair. I just recently changed my shampoo and conditioner because what I was using, some people were saying that they were experiencing hair loss. So I was like, as much as I love this shampoo and conditioner and I don't have issues, I don't want to take that risk either, because I do tell people, tell other people hey, buy this shampoo and conditioner. That's what I use, because people ask me, what do you use on your hair? So you want to give people good products,
right?
You know what I mean?
Well, the sad part, I think, with the MLM industry in general, there's no regulation to a lot of this stuff. Mm-hmm. When I go to Walmart, I know the products there are tested. I know the products there have a standard. You don't get that with MLM products. You don't know where your ingredients are coming from. You don't know where they're manufactured. You have no idea what's going on with that product. And it leaves you completely open to these situations. And it, again, is just really infuriating for me that not only are you stealing someone's money, their time, but you're also injuring them.
Yeah,
promising them something that's not possible. You know what I'm saying? It's not possible to fix fix with this bullshit. It's not possible. Not only are you taking their money and leading them down a dead end, but it's not going to work. It's sad. It really is sad, because I know how it feels to be desperate. I'll do anything to fix this. And they're really that's who they prey on, and that's
so
really
on the mom. I think in this instance, who do you blame? You blame the corporation, because they've created this atmosphere. They've convinced people, and people have ignorance. People don't have all the knowledge, and you can't necessarily blame those people. You're gonna blame my great-grandmother or great-grandfather because they couldn't read, because no one taught them to read. You can't blame people for certain ignorances, right? Some people choose to have ignorances, but that's not really ignorance, right? That's a choice. So they know what they're doing, you know what I mean? But if you honestly don't know, Like, how do you blame that? Because the corporations created this product that's supposed to work, and they have these places where they manufacture these products. And so and you're giving them to these innocent people to spread it around. It's kind of like cocaine, you know what I mean? Like,
it is. Yeah.
You put it, it's how they did the Black community. You put it in the streets and you put it in the neighborhoods and you have them sell it to them, and you make sure it's readily available, and then you tear them down from the inside out. So it's not saying that they're, tearing people down from the inside out, but if you're burning people's hair off, there's a significant problem here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. Have you guys heard about the foreign exchange market?
No. Please share. I would love to know.
So the foreign exchange market is a situation where you have a lot of young men are targeted, because we've been covering a lot of MLMs that really target women and single moms. This particular MLM situation seems really focused towards males. And what it is they convince men, hey, you're going to put some money over here, and then we're going to move it over to Germany, and we're going to move it over to Europe, and then we're going to move it over to China, and then we're going to bring it back to you, and you're going to have more money than you put in. And this is going to work a whole bunch of times. And I don't know how anyone is convinced by this personally. But again, because we're living in this place in time where people don't have money and they're desperate for that stay-at-home independent job, we have another situation where this is being peddled out at an alarming rate. So if I could get Monty to go ahead and play us our foreign exchange clip so I can educate the ladies and see what they think.
What if you could become the next Wolf of Wall Street, minus the illegal activities? With $1 trillion a day business, you don't need the whole pie in order to be successful. Just a small slice could forever change your life. Welcome to Forex. Forex stands for foreign exchange, and it's where people and big institutions trade one currency for another.
And just using a nice simple one trade a day, 1% risk, 2% reward, and you generally find that it's very 50-50. I think in some cases towards 60% hit rate.
You can easily take your first trade today and risk as little as $1 to do so.
It's a subscription. It's like Netflix, right? We're helping you make thousands of dollars, and we're giving you literally the vehicle to get there.
Learn trade terminologies and strategies from top traders in the field through daily live trade sessions where you can view, learn, and ask questions in real time. Get trade alerts, fundamental analysis, market forecasts, and much, much more. Our objective is to get you trading within 2 weeks of you signing up and joining. That's right, 2 weeks. Let's talk price. To get started and learn how to trade Forex today, it's only $99 a month for customers and $24.99 if you chose to refer others. If you refer 3 customers, then your education is free.
I bet you if you did it, if you had the right capital, and we gave you that vehicle, if you're not making money, that's not a us problem. That's more your problem. Like if you're only making a couple of dollars, that's your problem.
To test drive and learn a skill set that can financially change your life for the better, with zero recruitment required and nothing to sell. We all strive for different things in life. It's not always about how much money you can make, but more so about how much time you can get back in financial freedom it equates. If you're interested in learning more or getting started, then get back with the person who shared this video. Thanks for your time and have a blessed day.
So as you can feel, it has that macho bravado feel to it. You know, we're marketing to the men this time. Hashtag, he MLM too. So,
for real, son, they on that been like 2 weeks, son. We could get you money in 2 weeks, B.
Man. And then the crazy part, the man who's talking, that young Black man who's talking, he's so arrogant about it. He's literally telling you it's your fault if you don't make money. Like, he don't give 2 fucks that you're broke. Like, I took your money. I don't give a fuck. And if you don't make money doing this, you stupid and you ain't on my level, son. Like, it's crazy. And
it's absolutely insane. The audacity.
The audacity.
I heard that that's a thing.
Yes, that is a thing. That's how we say things now.
Oh, goodness. I would have to experience this person that says that. I don't know what's going on, guys.
You've never met G-Man.
I get a little sprinkle in it a little bit, but
Hunty, I could do a whole show on G-Man for you, Hunty.
Oh,
please don't test me.
I'm sure there will be an episode where I get to experience G-Man again, and Shani, and Revelation.
Did you just call him German?
German. He's the German man. That's what he is, German man.
Oh, did I say German?
You did, and I love it. We're gonna go with that from now on. He is German from now on. So that's what his name is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't come for me. You don't want this smoke.
Oh no.
I think LA Anime had a great idea. Y'all should all go at G-Man.
Well, I think, just a quick segue. I wanted to know your feelings on the situation since we're waiting on Ella. Now, G-Man told me in a conversation we were having that he wanted to know how I would feel if he took my picture and he held it up to a group of very angry, rapey Black Hebrew Israelites and asked them how would they like to take a go at me. He wanted me to know how I would feel about that. And I was wondering how you may have responded to someone asking you that question.
Listen. Can I chime in real quick? Any of y'all that are watching this, I know I'm echoey. I sound like shit. I know. I'm working on it. I'm not on camera for this show. Fuck off. What I'm doing, what I want you to do right now is at this timestamp, start recording. Send these responses to G-Man. Record it, cut it, send the responses to G-Man. Send whatever happens from here until it's over to G-Man. Because
why
the
are we
ladies
talking
of
about
Lolz want that
G-Man?
smoke.
So, Monty, you're just going to throw me into the fire?
Yeah, look, LA Anime, you know you want that smoke. Don't pretend you don't. Look at that. I see the look on your face. You want it. You want G-Man to say your name.
She can handle it. She's got this.
You want him to say your
the way
name.
He says my name is amazing. He
Yes.
said my name
Look,
amazing. I'm not going to lie.
I see that
The way
smile.
he said
You
it
want him to say your name. Because you will smoke that nigga, LA. You will smoke that nigga.
Don't look at my face.
I love that I'm in G-Man's mouth. I love that I'm in G-Man's mouth. Talk about me all day, G-Man.
Yes,
I got on your
continue,
radar
ladies.
for a reason. Try me.
Oh,
delicious.
For you,
Listen,
G-Man.
you guys need to respect G-Man. All of y'all. Y'all need to understand he takes no L's. G-Man takes no L's, okay? He never loses.
I've heard that
he should have an L fucking put on his forehead. He is a loser. Take the L, G-Man, because you're about to get fucked this weekend. Watch.
I want that video of the dude talking about that you played on Black Eye TV the other night. I need that video.
I've got it for you because Black Eye TV sent it to me because I went on with G-Man and G-Man denied it.
Yeah.
Tried calling me a liar and wanted proof. And I
got the best
video. Driving in my car when I went on stream with him, and he was like, "Show me contact, show me proof." So they sent it to me, and then he wouldn't talk to me. He has no idea what's coming for him. None. What came out of his mouth about this girl, that will never happen again.
Well, he also said I was a transsexual, and I do not find that to be.
Let me tell you something, Parker.
I don't find it to be an insult.
Worry. You don't have to worry because I got you. I got you.
I don't find that to be an insult. I live in Sin City. We have some sexy ass transsexual women out here. You ain't seen them like I see them. Okay,
I agree.
So I don't
like beautiful trans than I have seen women, but that's he says it as an insult.
Like insulting them, like being a transsexual is an insulting thing. Like it's insulting that you would say it in that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
he doesn't get that. He don't get it. I've been walking circles around G-Man for a long time. I love it. I've been taking advice from drag. I've been sitting back watching in the wings. I finally, I'm out here. I'm talking to G-Man. I love him. He takes no L's. I love the way he speaks.
Never lost.
Never lost. Never lost. You can't touch it. He's the David Ruffin of the internet.
I have a question for y'all. Would y'all be upset if I right now, as a point where people can end this clip? This is Monty talking to you, G-Man. You were invited to be a guest on the Ladies of Lolz one of these months. Are y'all, does that
come
bother y'all?
anytime he wants. No, I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck you coming from, brother. But yeah, G-Mac could come anytime he want to come.
He can come now.
Yeah.
He can
I got some shit for him.
I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, he's trying to start shit. That's what he's doing. He's trying to start some shit
tonight. I'm gonna start a lot of shit tonight.
Oh my God.
We're gonna talk about the pyramid schemes.
Oh, okay. So
shit to talk.
Do you like leggings? I love leggings. I live in leggings.
Lord. Not leggings.
Leggings, yes, right. Like, how do leggings have anything to do with multi-level marketing? I'm all over the place, right?
Oh,
Listen,
no.
now, it's a hard segue, but I know every woman loves leggings. Everybody likes to see a good moose knuckle in a pair of tight leggings. You know, a little camel toe ain't never hurt nobody.
Camel toe. All right.
Yeah. So
I have my a camel toe, but I do live in leggings.
Man, I got leggings right now that give me a mean camel toe, and it doesn't even matter.
I have shorts on that can
matter.
do it, but it takes a lot. But
I got a pair right now that are my favorite. Love them.
Sorry.
Pieces.
No,
it makes my Virginia look very angry. She looks hungry when I wear them. My Virginia, yeah, she looks super hungry, like she's just nibbling at something. It's amazing. But
is it from the West, and is it a mountain mama?
Right now she's wearing her winter coat. She is definitely in her winter coat right now. We have not moved into the summer skin yet. She's lippy. I'll say that she's very lippy. My Virginia's lippy. She's very lippy.
I fucking love you. She's got her winter coat on.
A little mouthy, you know.
I'm dead. I can't skate. I get a little one. I'm tiny. That's just
done. Dead, son.
Let that linger in the air. Okay, Monty. Let's talk about LuLaRoe and these amazing leggings.
LuLaRoe is out of business now.
They got from convention. I feel like I don't even know where to begin with this. The LuLaRoe convention is so amazing. This was actually my third convention with LuLaRoe, and it just keeps getting better every single year. Every year for convention, LuLaRoe throws this amazing beach party at Huntington Beach. It is crazy. It just is nuts.
We have a multi-billion-dollar business. It was not built by tricking people into giving us their money.
To hear LuLaRoe co-founders Mark and Deanne Stidham tell it, their story is one of a successful family-run business built on hard work and creativity.
We have a clothing line that people love. They love its comfort. They love its versatility. They love the fashion.
That clothing line began with Deanne Stidham's handmade creations and grew to become a business they say has had over $2 billion in sales so far this year, made through a network of some 80,000 independent sellers or consultants who sell online or through home parties, much as Stidham herself first did.
Everybody's seen one of these humbots online.
You don't work for LuLaRoe. That means you get to decide on your time, and you get to decide what works best for you.
It is insane. You will be able to have a full-time income. And it's life-changing.
Online, some consultants say they've
sell
made
them
good
ugly-ass
money.
leggings.
We've done just a little bit over
Yes,
$200,000 in sales for this last year.
You get the product, you put it before people, and you sell it, and you have money. And that's the simplicity of this business, and that's as easy as it can be.
Consultants are asked to buy the clothes in advance.
You know, that's what they say. So, oh, if you don't like it, you can return it back to us, you know, and then they don't. It's been 3 months and I haven't heard a word from them.
Craig says she was supposed to get a 100% refund back in August, but by the time the company replied, she was told a new policy had gone into effect.
And you have to pay for your own shipping. You have to, they take 10% out of what they're supposed to give you back.
Craig says she has $7,000 worth of clothing here that she'll be forced to take a loss on. It's a complaint now echoed by a $1 billion class action lawsuit, alleging LuLaRoe is engaging in unfair business practices.
One of the hottest trends in women's clothing these days is leggings. And one of the hottest legging companies is LuLaRoe. But now some women who've purchased their products are complaining the leggings tear or wear out after just a few uses. Megan Merrill is a young mom who was trying to earn a few extra dollars.
On top of that.
So, Mommy.
So she became a sales consultant for the fast-growing fashion company LuLaRoe, famous for its $25 buttery soft leggings.
I just really enjoyed the clothes as a mom. I thought they were really comfortable and easy.
But a few months later, she says customers started complaining.
A large percentage of the leggings that I sold were being returned to me for damages.
The biggest complaint, small holes.
They would just say, hey, I put these leggings on for the first time today, and I noticed that there were several pairs of them. Yeah, there's 2 of them right there.
Megan says her job soon went from selling leggings to dealing with returns. And she says the worst part was all the upset customers.
Cussing me out on Facebook at all hours of the day. Didn't matter if I was in bed or not. Just chewing me out over damaged leggings.
She's fighting mad. She is just one of thousands of women complaining about the super soft leggings they purchased only to discover they have holes.
They're ripping. They're wearing them for a few hours, they're wearing them for a few minutes and finding holes and large, substantial tears.
Christina Hanks used to sell the leggings. She showed me a pair that an angry customer returned to her.
They're holy. The entire backside is blown out.
If you're a retailer at convention this year, please comment down below something that maybe you learned or something that was your favorite part of convention. That way we can learn from each other. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. That way when I come out with new videos, you will not miss out. The next one coming up is going to be an unboxing of the new styles as soon as they hit my doorstep.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Good money, I guess. No.
I'll talk after you guys. You guys react because I'll tell you my story after.
This is the most ridiculous thing to me. When I found out about this motherfucking company, I lost my shit because I'm a leggings. I love my leggings. Okay. I will spend good money on a pair of leggings that make my ass look amazing. Now I'm going to be pissed off if I got to spend $25 fucking dollars on a pair of leggings and my ass falls out from the back. That's ridiculous. Okay, I shouldn't be walking around looking like Prince at the end of the day. This is ridiculous. You got just butt cheeks flapping in the wind.
$25 to look like
ass support. There's no ass support. It's leggings. Period. None. It's like you have like pancake ass, and I have an ass, and I still am embarrassed to wear them in public. I had no issues with holes.
No, what they did was they were manufacturing this shit. They were making $4 leggings. The leggings were about $4. That's what they were, about $4 motherfucking dollars to manufacture. Then they're turning around, charging their consultants $15 to buy tons of this shit. And then the fucking consultant has to turn around and sell it to our dumbasses for $25 fucking dollars. And all these women running around with holy pants. I thought Walmart people was on accident. It's not on accident. They got robbed. We over here laughing at people that got robbed out of their goddamn money. It's fucked up. It's fucked up all around.
Got holy water, man. Like it's bad, dude. Like it's like you're walking around like you got, you know what I'm saying, your tights from Fashion Nova, but you paid like $50 for them. You know what I'm saying?
Fashion Nova.
And the patterns were tacky as fuck.
Fashion Nova. Is that cool? Is that the cool thing to do? Because I think it's trash clothing.
Well, they're falling into. The sad part is we're starting to see these pop-up online stores everywhere. LuLaRoe just is the beginning, I think, of an iceberg. In the next 5-6 years, we're going to see more of it. My goddaughter came to me with some dumb shit telling me, oh, I'm going to open up this online store and I don't have to have any merchandise and I just have to pay them this much money and I can have a store. And I'm like, that don't make no goddamn sense. And this fucking child... I apologize, honey, if you're listening, but this fucking child went ahead and put her money in it anyway. Now, 3 months later, she ain't got her money, and she talk about, oh, they don't want to call me back. No shit, they ain't gonna call you back. I told you not to do it to begin with. You know,
you gotta learn the hard way.
Yes, and we're starting to see this, like, and even on seller sites, people are selling this merchandise, and it's shitty merchandise. They're selling shitty shirts, shitty everything. Talking about merchandise, we have some actually you can get. Let me go ahead and get our shameless plug in there.
Merchandise that is not shitty. So
it's not shitty, but if you get 5 more people, nuts and gum. If you don't stop, what the hell? Okay, Monty, you know what? I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you.
I'm
I don't
sick
even know.
of Monty too. Like
nuts and gum.
Oh,
Who the
God.
fuck eats nuts and gum? Who wants nuts and motherfucking gum? I don't know.
First off, they don't go well together.
They don't.
So why
do you want to know what else doesn't go well together?
What's that?
Pearl parties.
Oh God.
Pearls and parties. That doesn't go well together either.
Oh God. Here we go. What you got?
Hey Monty. I want to talk about pearl parties.
Hello, ladies and gents. It's Madison Harnish back here in my blue kitchen filming another MLM video. And today we're talking about a really bizarre MLM and the pearl parties that they do. Pearl parties and the MLM company Vantel Pearls. Vantel Pearls is behind the infamous Facebook pearl parties. First, you buy a piece of jewelry from a Vantel Pearls humbot, which gets you an oyster that's opened during a Facebook live party. These humbots will read off your name, then crack open an oyster, which contains a special pearl grown inside that oyster. There are a bunch of different colored pearls within these oysters, some more rare than others. And when you receive a pearl from a lovely humbot on a Facebook Live pearl party, the humbot ships the pearl over to you with all the jewelry that you bought.
Peacock black. It went back inside.
Oh my God, look at her. She's playing with her pearl. We're gonna get canceled, you guys.
The peacock blacks.
She's rubbing it.
Because they're like this beautiful color changing black.
Well, because she just got it out the clam. Your pearl's clean every time you touch it? I usually gotta rub mine a little bit to get it clean too.
Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous.
I can't believe it. We need to play the lottery. Because honestly, it is champagne.
Stop.
It is really
I don't even know what the fuck they sell, but they give you pearls when you buy shit.
See that? Oh my goodness.
Bullshit.
See how
What
pretty
in
it
the
is?
costume?
All together, and you can see the variations. 7.1. That's really, really, really big for a black one. Usually they stay pretty in the low sixes.
Why is that really
So
big
this
for a black one? That's what I want to know.
It's estimated at $78.
Black pearls are the biggest. Well, they're the biggest.
$78.
You know, they're the rarest.
That is.
They're literally worthless, and people have sunk so much money into it. So it's really gross and sad. And if you hear about anyone who's looking into hosting or buying from a pearl party, just let them know about this, because it's crazy and super weird and just a bad thing to get into.
Who though?
Well, apparently this stupid company, they sell shitty jewelry, right? Like they just sell this really shitty jewelry, and you buy their jewelry, and their little hunbots do this thing called a pearl party online. And they open these pearls in front of you, and everything about it is manufactured. The reason that they have to wear gloves is because the clams are chemically sealed shut, because they put the colored pearl in there. The little bead, it's just a bead. The bead is usually glass, and it's like $4 or $5, like 4 or 5 cents. And they put that inside of a dead oyster, and then they make the oyster close back up, and then the lady opens it. It's fucking retarded. And they tell you it's $75. You'll spend like $180 upwards to buy their shitty ass jewelry and have someone open up a pearl and then mail it to you. And get this, you pay the shipping and motherfucking handling for your pearl.
Damn. That's fucked up. Messed up. Sorry. Messed up. Sorry. Just I'm sorry. Mouth. I'm sorry. Sorry. That's messed up.
Open up. Wait. First off, let's talk about how like did they put the pearls in the oysters? and then ship them to you?
Is that the case, or are they
pretty
is
much
it just like a
what happens
like a
is
guessing game? Like you might get one or you might not. Like
it's
so
a
much
guessing
like the
game.
candles that have the diamond ring in it.
Exactly like that. It's the same process, except you don't get to open the clam. You don't get to open it. The humbot opens it on her live stream. So you buy jewelry from her, and then she gets the oysters, and she opens the oysters for you, and
So
then she'll mail you the oyster. Yeah, she mails you the pearl.
You pay for them to send you a Pokeball, and you don't know which Pokemon you're actually getting. And then you have to wait for someone to open your Pokeball. Like you can't even open your own Pokeball.
You don't get to do it yourself. No, they do it for you. And then after they open it, they send it to you.
What if I don't get the Charizard that I want? That's trash. If I don't get the Charizard, the Mewtwo, like what's the Pikachu? What's
then
the point?
you have to buy more.
I'm with you.
Don't forget the Bulbasaur, LA Anime. Don't forget the Bulbasaur.
Monty, don't forget to fix your damn mic. I mean, it's been the whole show. Jesus. Don't tell me what to do when you can't even fix your mic. First off, how you gonna go after people and people can't even understand what you're saying? First and foremost. I'm sorry. Now you're quiet. Now you have nothing to say.
This is the latest of Lolz. This is the Monty Show.
Do you not have your privilege jacket on there, Mr. Negan?
I look good in my jacket. Finish your show.
I told you it's not that you look good, and it's not that women just fall out. It's the smell.
It's the smell. There's something to do with the way you're kind of rancid. You smell like grits and potato chips.
So you ever smell a dead body?
That sickening sweet kind of moldy thing. Yeah, kind of like that.
Or like dog shit.
I was trying not to chime in, but y'all are talking about my smell right now. Listen, a nigga smells like Juan Varvatos vintage and Dove
I'm sorry,
soap.
we couldn't hear any of that.
You smell like Brute and Cheetos.
No.
Don't lie.
Juan Varvatos vintage.
You smell
and
like
Dove soap.
Funyuns
That's what a nigga smells like
and
right
an
now.
asshole.
Come get a nose full. There you go. I'm shutting the fuck up right now.
I opened some Tupperware that was in the back of my refrigerator for like 4 weeks, and it reminded me of you.
You ever eat crawfish and then forget to take it out, Monty?
There it is.
There you
go. It is. Oh, you know what else is really unique? Like his breath and the smell that kind of embodies Monty. There's a company called Unique, believe it or not. And they're multi-levelers themselves. Now, they may have some of the most aggressive humbots. And I did put a little compilation together. I don't know if Monty's able to play that. I don't know if you can get to the button. Go ahead and let us talk about Unique. Yep, he's a little slow.
I'm playing the shit right now. But just for the record, I hate all of you. Here it comes right now.
Man, that had me hyped.
Hey everyone, for those that don't know me, my name is Stephanie, and I own BlueSuedeBeauty.com.
And then that excitement just dropped down to like negative
a brand new presenter's kit that was just released today.
The most energetic humbot of all time.
And it's an amazing deal. You can do a lot of things with this.
They were up in that bed, like,
take this kit, this makeup bundle, and walk away with $452 worth of makeup and do nothing with it. Just makeup for $99, okay? Or you can
I had a black friend and her name was Unique, and I thought that was unique. So
you don't have to do lives. You can do however you want to do it, okay? You can just talk to your friends and family at church
They
and
spell
work.
their unique
Do
with
it that
Y
way,
O
or
T.
you can do lives like I do, and I can completely help you become the boss babe
get
that I
outta
know that
here.
you can be. Okay, so let's talk about the
Her
brand new
forehead
presents kit.
is disrespectful.
Some things have changed. You don't get a purple bag anymore, but
sell
you're going to get a
makeup,
pretty box. I don't have the box, but I'm going to show you what comes in this
A pretty
house
box?
kit, okay?
Gonna
Get pretty
I
box?
can't tell you the amount of friends that I have made. It's amazing, amazing. So
You can make
I'm telling you right
friends.
now, come aboard. Come on, don't be afraid.
Make
Okay,
it stop.
I'll help you. My
Wow.
team will help you. We're all there to help you. Jump in and do it. Okay, don't be scared. Message me and I'll help you out.
So creepy.
Happy New Year, everyone. Bye bye.
Oh,
That
guys,
woman is
join
so
my
creepy to me.
company. I'm so excited to have you. You can make friends if you're a loser. You know, you can talk
You're
about
gonna get this pretty
done
box I don't have.
You're right. You're gonna get this pretty box that I don't actually have on me. But just know that it's a pretty box. My 5-year-old made it. It's pretty.
Oh, it's amazing.
Like a princess.
My box is good. I had C-sections. I'm good.
I have a pretty box. I have a very
My
pretty
box
box.
is bad as fuck.
I
I'm
can't
good.
show
I'm good
you
with
right
my
now,
box.
but it's
Thanks, though.
amazing.
Thank you, though, for sending me a product that I probably paid way more money than what it's worth because it comes in a pretty box. So,
She could have sold me better if she would have did like a trendy little like pop like top 40 song and be like, I'ma send you a box. You gonna get this box. It's a really pretty box. You gonna like this box when you get this box. Oh, join my crew. You can be unique. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can really
that
just
would
kinda-
have worked.
Yes.
I would have took that. My thing is, I don't know about y'all, but I keep my box nice and bedazzled. My box is bedazzled at the moment.
Bedazzle your box, yeah.
I bedazzled the fuck out of my box. I had to get used to the glue, but now that I found Gorilla Glue, they really stick a little better.
I was just
And
about to say.
I'm loving the results. Loving the results of my new bedazzled. I
You know
call
what?
it
Gorilla Glue is like the poor man's like diamond implant surgery. You just
Oh
you
my
can't
God!
pay 24
I
million.
told you, little Uzi with his implant surgery. I told you.
That's my Virginia's nickname in the hood, Little Uzi. That's her nickname in the hood. Yeah.
Well, I bet she is Little Uzi if she's got Gorilla Glue on her. Okay.
Yes, she do. She be
Or
oozing
funny-
all the time. No,
Funny
you stop.
story about Gorilla Glue.
And I don't think it's a good ooze with
It's
with
not.
glue. You might have to go get that checked out.
Well, Shani told me all I had to do was use the odor blocker Vagisil stuff, so I'm good. I've been putting that up there, and I'm totally fine. And I did the steaming. I did a steaming just yesterday, so it's totally fine. It's totally fine. So it's great down there. So it's a wonderland.
Shani.
It is.
Does Shani like give advice like that?
That's what I got from her message. She says that you use the odor blocker extra strength Vagisil to keep the smell down. So that's what I do, and it's been working. Now it just kind of smells like truffles.
Okay. As far as Shani I just spoke to Shani recently because of I don't know if you guys know about it, but there was a person who I don't want to name for her own protection, but we probably all know who we're talking about, had her nude passed around to people like Tragic and people like Negs who body shamed her and humiliated her. And Shani, who I am known for not liking.
I will give her this one. She deserves the win on this one. She's on the right side here.
She
and
is.
I give
and
her
I
that.
spoke to her privately, and what I got from Shani was very clear and very honest and very not the Shani that I have watched and disliked. So I told her I will not talk shit about you. I will not out you. I don't like what you. The whole reason I even got involved with Shani was because of the N-word use and it being used towards Charlie Gold and Callie, and I didn't like that shit, and that was my issue. However,
I
with
can respect
this
your point on that.
nude situation that Tragic and Negs both passed around like it was a joke, like it's revenge porn, Shani stuck up for Renee, and Shani did the right thing. And I'll give her credit for that, because she was completely honest. She said she agreed it was wrong. She totally took account for having that image and not knowing what to do with it. And I respect her for that. Anyone who knows me knows I have not liked Shani for a long time. But when I spoke to Shani one-on-one, I got a totally different Shani from what we have seen.
Mm-hmm.
We're not best friends, we're not buddies, but I told her, thank you for doing that, because I respect a person who got doxxed like that, who had her naked body exposed. And people like Negs, God damn, I hope you're watching this, you piece of garbage.
Oh, yeah, he's watching. I sent him a link.
You saying what you said about Renee and seeing her picture and seeing her naked and laughing about it, you target women, you target Callie, you target women, and when you get called out, you pussy out, you block. You're a coward. You're a coward, Negs. And Tragic is probably the biggest piece of white garbage I have ever seen in my life. Why is he even in our mouths? Like, where did this man come from? Who is he? Get lost.
I'll give you credit for Shani. At the end of the day, Shani did. She kept that same energy, right? I appreciate that.
She still is.
She kept that energy.
Still is. She still is keeping that energy. I give her credit for that. I won't talk shit on Shani again.
Oh, I'm gonna always talk shit about Shani. I'm gonna keep my same motherfucking energy. That fat nigga bitch.
That's fine.
She can
but
suck a dick. I don't really give a fuck. But I appreciate that out of. Well, yeah, and I love that. I love that you're willing to give her that opportunity to speak her piece. I love that DC Anime gave her the floor and an opportunity to speak her piece.
Yes.
I don't think Shani is mentally ill. I don't think that Shani doesn't know how to have a coherent conversation. But what I do know is that she uses the N-word on a regular basis. Right. What I do know is that she intentionally tries to do things to come off as a racist. Now, if she wants to say that it's theatrics, if she wants to say she's just doing it to trigger people, well, honey, let me get on the stage, because Petty LaBelle is here, honey. Okay, I am a super petty bitch, and you don't want to smoke with me. You are a fat nigga loving bitch, and the problem with you is because no black man wants to fuck your rancid ass. You are pissed off at drag, and you are pissed off at Black Guy TV, and you are in your fifis because your husband doesn't have swipe, and the back of your walls ain't felt no good dick in a minute. You are upset. I get it. I would be mad too. I get a little testy when my husband doesn't touch me the right way. I get it, you fat nasty hoe. I don't really give a fuck how you feel. I hope it gets clipped. I hope it gets played back. I hope you got something to say. We're gonna have problems forever, because until you respect me as an individual, until you can respect African Americans as a whole, we got a motherfucking problem, bitch. And that's it. I don't have nothing, none of the other shit. I don't want to talk about your mental illness. None of that.
That's what triggered me with Shani to begin with. She fucked with my friends. They were people of color. It triggered me. I made video after video calling her out. I was ruthless enough to get noticed by Alex, who I didn't even have a YouTube channel, really. I think I had 12 followers, where he played it and he saw how angry I was. I agree with you that her use of the N-word is, I don't tolerate the N-word on any level. You will never catch me if I'm alone in my car and I listen to old school rap. I listen to Biggie, I listen to Tupac, I listen to all that. That's what I grew up listening to. Even in my own vehicle, listening to artists that I have looked up to since I was a kid, you will never hear me or see me even mouth the N-word. It is that important to me that I wouldn't even, I mean, it's not something that I will ever fuck with. It bothers me to the point where it's almost bothers me too much, where it's like, why does it bother you so much? You're white. Well, yeah, I'm white, but it's disgusting to use. I get it. I am giving her credit, deserves credit. I have shit on Shani for months. But what she did in that situation was the right thing to do. And had she not done that, she wouldn't have outed the assholes who fucking did that to Renee. And that's a problem for me. Negs and Tragic are a problem for me. And trust me when I tell you, both of you, I'm coming for you. Watch the fuck out. You can block me all day, because all I do is fucking call them out, and they block me. You're afraid of a little girl, a little 5'1" fucking blonde girl? You're afraid of me? Be afraid of me, because I have people that you don't even know about. What they did to some woman who didn't deserve it and has enough shit of her own is disgusting. And the fact that Shani spoke up and told the truth, I will always give her credit for it. And I told her that. I had a conversation with her. I said, we never got along. I never liked you. I didn't like the N-word shit. I called you out on it, period. But I appreciate you sticking up for my friend. And that is where I am with Shani. I will not talk shit on her. I get what you're saying. The N-word triggers me like I'm one of you. It just makes me sick to even come out of people's mouth.
And that's why I love you. Because you're willing to approach things honestly, and I respect your opinion.
Tolerate it. I don't care if it's a hard R or it's a part of a rap song. It does not belong in my mouth or any one of my color's mouth. And I'm half Cuban and half Italian, but I'm not a person of color. I don't have that right. She doesn't have that right. But what she did was the right thing to do, and I will give her credit where credit is due.
I think hearing what you guys are saying, like I don't really know. I think I might have caught a little bit, but I don't know exactly what happened, or anything like that. I commend someone who will stick up for someone, that has legitimately been wronged. Do you know what I mean? Like, like we all know what it's like to have wrong done to us, right?
Right is right and wrong is wrong.
One of those things where it's like, I don't necessarily have to like you. We don't have to get along. We don't have to be besties.
Best friends, right.
I could loathe you, but I will give you credit when credit is due. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're a woman, I'm a woman, and you stick up for the right of something that was wrongfully done, just out of spite and, and just to be evil and mean. Yeah, it's good to see that happen, because it's one of those things where it's like,
which is exactly what they did. It was to be evil and mean. It's revenge porn in a different way. It's disgusting. To take someone and that person didn't deserve that at all. I know her well. She does not. She's a good person. She's a good, it just makes me sick that these men will pass it around like, oh, I saw your tits. Ha ha ha. Yeah, Negs. You saw someone's tits. Good job. Both your baby mamas are meth addicts and you are a cokehead. So how's that? How's that, Negs?
There's a lot of drug problems in that side.
A bag of coke this big with your friends, fucked up as hell. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get out of here with that
There's a lot of drugs.
That is the most vile thing I've ever seen anyone do. What did that girl do to Negs or Tragic to deserve that?
She didn't give them her sugar wall.
That's the coming out and saying, yeah, they sent it to me and I saw it and I thought it was wrong. So I will give her that credit, and I told her that flat out. We had a conversation about it, and I even said tonight, I'm going to bring it up. Is that okay with you? And she said, go ahead. So I said, I will. Okay, I just wanted to run it past you. I will give her that on that aspect. She deserves respect for that. That was something that a lot of people wouldn't have done. The N-word thing is a whole nother level, but I don't know where she is on that now. That was 10 months ago. I made a video about it. I called her out.
Unfortunately, I know where Shani is on the whole.
It was ugly. It was very ugly. And
where she is on it now, she's disingenuous. This is how I feel about it. I feel like she is very disingenuous about her apologies for using this particular language. And the reason I can say that is because when I decided to turn around, Shani made the excuse the first time when she used the N-word. She said she used it against G-Man because she was angry, right? She was mad. She was mad that he stole her house. So she used it out of anger. She also has used the phrase, I blacked out. I don't know what I'm doing when I black out. So when you're in a rage state, you go to this word. This word incites anger for you. Also, she said that she used the word because she was rebuking him. It was out of love. Her Christian love for him is why she called him a nigger. Okay. She also has called other people the N-word. And the reason she gave Jules, because Jules asked her, why are you using this word? Her response was to trigger you. She said it several times. So you use the word out of anger to piss someone off. You use it to trigger people, and you use it out of love. Am I correct? Yes. That is what I found out from you. So if this is why you use the word, when you apologize to me, I find it disingenuous because you know exactly why you're using it. She's also said, well, I didn't know it had that much weight. She also said, well, Dave Chappelle said it was okay to say. She also said that I come from another generation. We tried to make that word our own, and we use it in a different way. She's used every fucking excuse in the book to justify her using the N-word. And as soon as I turned around and called her a fat nigger bitch, she said I was racist. If that is not telling, then I don't know what is. That proves
I agree with everything you're saying. Like I said, for me to be the color that I am and to be triggered by that word, I can't imagine how you guys would feel. It's a weight that I don't understand, but I get it on a level that I don't think everyone gets, but I understand what you're saying. I just wanted to give her credit for that, for the women shaming revenge porn thing that she did was the right thing to do. She
And I think
said
you
what
should
was
give her
sent to
credit
her.
because
She said who
credit
sent
is
it. She said I didn't know what to do with it, and I didn't say anything right away because I didn't want to dime out my friends, which was very honest of her to say. The N-word is a whole separate conversation that I didn't have with her. But at the end of the day, those two men taking a picture, I don't care where it came from. I don't care who had it, who found it, who whatever. For you to use that against a woman who's been raped, who's been abused, who's whatever. You don't know that woman's situation. How dare you? How dare you do something like that? And she did the right thing in that situation, in my opinion. Now, have I hated Shani for a long time? Yeah, I have. I agree with everything you're saying as far as that the use of that word, but I do see a side of Shani that is sorry for what happened to this individual who's
and I don't think that we're saying that she's not sorry. I think that she genuinely is sorry, or else she wouldn't have. I mean, I don't think that she would have stood up so adamantly against, her friends if she didn't feel that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she's been wronged before. She knows what that's like. You know what I mean? And she really showed that at the end of the day, we may not be friends or cool or anything like that, but I'm still gonna say when something is legitimately wrong. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day too, just bringing it back, it's like, yeah, all that credit goes to her. But at the same time, I know and have heard some of the things that she said. And, it's that line where it's like, it's such a deep wound.
Right.
That
I can't even imagine how you guys feel. I would feel terrible if I heard that and you were Mrs. Parker. I would feel completely violated. I get it. Even though I don't get it like you guys do, I feel that. I understand. I just want to, because there's a lot of
you just want people to know that it was genuine. Like there was something you saw that you've never seen before that you could connect with on a level of being a human being. Like you saw it and you were like, I felt that, Shani, and thank you, because you didn't have to do that. You could have rode that wave with him and been
if you would have watched, I privated them, but I'll send them to you. If you would have seen the videos I made on Shani, I ripped her apart.
Yeah,
I ripped her apart. I was so disgusted by the word that I was like, how dare you?
I think it's behaviors that she's expressed that those kind of reactions were warranted, right? Like, so it's a guttural reaction. Like you're genuinely like gobsmacked. Like, why would you? And then to continue to say it, to antagonizingly say it, and to say, like, if someone says, please don't say that, and then you spout it out a million times, that's something that we'll have to dive into. But like at this point, I just want to say, like, that was dope that she stood up for her and like just really kind of laid in on those people. But like I see that. I'm glad you were able to come to, what I mean, kind of like a common ground with her and just kind of, like you said, you're not going to be like super cool friends or anything like that, but you'll be able to respect her in that light. But
which I told her, I respect what you did. I appreciate what you did, because I'm friends with that person, and that person was highly affected by that. And that's, that's as far as it goes. I'm not going to talk shit about her. I'm not going to go into it, but I will go into negs, and I will go into tragic. Spreading someone's nudes that you found from 15 years ago, that picture was taken.
Cool, Ella. We'll just go in on her on another episode. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll do it. We can do a whole Tard episode.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I just wanted to give. I brought it to point out the people who I did want to blame, which was those two individuals. Individuals is so funny that I'm using that word. I just wanted to give her credit for that, because I did appreciate that, and I let her know that I appreciate that, and I got a different Shani than what I thought I would get. So it's cool with me as far as that goes. The rest of the shit, I hear you, and I feel you, and I can't imagine how that feels for you guys. That's disgusting, but. This one situation, which has nothing to do with race, she did the right thing, and I'll give her credit for it, and I'll leave it at that.
Also, where if it's a behavior that she continues to have, then there could be a point where maybe, I mean, well, not really, but I'm saying like there could be a point where you're like, all right, cool, I'm gonna leave you alone because you have shown me that there has been a change or a shift in your perspective, but your actions show that shift as well. Like you can say things, like I tell my son all the time, like you can say these things all the time, but your actions don't express what you're saying. So you have to bring the two together so that we can 100% feel what you're saying. And I think that's like the connection that you had, Ella. And thank you for bringing that up and really taking the time to say that you appreciate, because that's a big thing. I mean, y'all have been at odds for a while, so
over a year. I probably made about 4 Shani videos. Every time she said something with the N word, she came for Callie, she came for Charlie Gold, she came for whoever. I always called her out, and I made a video, and I was vile in those videos, and I said a lot of awful things. But I'm at a point now where it's like, this one situation, I'm going to give you credit for. I think it was amazing that she did that. And I want to see, I'm the kind of person who wants to see the good in everybody. I really do. It's hard sometimes, but I really want that for everyone. I want to see the good in you. And I saw the good in her in there, and I want to give her credit for it. And I'll leave it at that. But Negs is a piece of shit. Tragic is a piece of shit. To send someone's nudes around just to be a fucking dick is disgusting. As a woman, it's disgusting. I can't even imagine how that must feel. I've never been put in that situation. It's got to be so painful. And I just hate that for my friend who I care about very much to be put there.
Yeah.
So That's where I fall in with Shani, where she was like, where I watched what she said. I saw her reaction. She was very honest about it. She did say, I didn't say anything at first because I didn't want to get my friends in trouble, meaning Tragic and Negs. But she saw at the end that they were wrong. They were wrong for what they did. And that was disgusting.
They couldn't get none.
That was wrong.
At the end of the day, these boys are just upset because they couldn't get laid by whichever female told them they couldn't get none.
Exactly.
They're pissed off because their dicks are dry, and you're just upset. I've seen this story 100 times. I used to deal with it in high school. All of a sudden, boy wants to talk to you. Right. You tell him you don't want nothing to do with him, and he calls you a dirty bitch. We know what this is. This is the same shit.
You're crazy.
Yeah, look, real quick, y'all. I want to show y'all this video. We're talking about this.
You're echoing, babe.
I know
my
I'm
God.
echoing it. I can't fix it. I don't know what the problem is. I'm sorry that the echo is there, but it makes me sound godlike. This is gonna make this even better when I do this.
No, Monty. It makes you sound like an idiot. So you sound like an idiot.
What is it?
You sound.
Yeah. What are we doing? What's happening right now? Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
show you.
What do you want to show us?
I'm gonna show you a video real quick, and then I want to talk to y'all before we get to the end of this show. I've watched this show, and I had a vision. Like, I had a vision of love. You know?
What? Okay, play the video. Jesus. What is this? Monty Rodica? Let's go.
Oh my God.
No. I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all a video. Check this out. Here it is. Watch this.
There's people who say that we are MLM, multi-level marketing. There's people that say that what we do is direct selling. A lot of people talk about that. Direct to consumer, affiliate marketing, all different kinds of things. And some say network marketing. Okay, so I'm going to describe what it is that we do, and then I'm going to answer the question once and for all. In my opinion, here's the best description of all of those that I just named. I'm going to give you the best description, and I hope it can become the standard that we all embrace, because right now, we're confusing the world. Right now, the only way to let somebody know what it is that we do is to name a company. Oh, it's like one of this company. Oh, it's like that company. Oh, people. Okay.
Just be patient. Just hear him out.
I know about that company. So we need to describe the channel of distribution that we represent, because there are different channels of distribution, right? There's retail.
Different.
He's not describing anything.
And there's what we do.
He's getting there.
There's many other
What
forms,
do we
but
do?
there's what we do, okay? So let me describe what it is that we do, give you a description, and then
I thought that's what you were doing.
let's come up with a name for it. All right? Are you with me? What we do.
No, I ain't with you, bro. I ain't with you.
Sell products to consumers using word of mouth advertising.
Gum and nuts, nuts and gum, they don't go well together.
Nobody wants your gum and nuts.
No.
And look, listen, ladies, you can all be boss babes if you follow me. Here's what I'm pitching to you. I'm looking right now, right over there. Y'all can't see where I'm pointing, but I got cases upon cases of gum and nuts. If y'all, the three of y'all will send me $299, y'all are at the top level of this shit. Y'all are in, this is a $3,000 value of gum and nuts, because I'm going to send you 10 cases.
$3,000 value of gum and nuts.
Yeah, I'm going to send you 10 cases each of gum and nuts that y'all can sell,
Who the fuck is buying guns and nuts?
No.
Who's buying this? Who am I selling this to?
Miss Park.
Says they don't go well together. Like, why would you?
That's the hook. That's the hook, LA Anime. That's the hook.
You can't sell. You're not gonna get us to sell. Why do you always come up with these stupid asinine things?
I got it right here. Look. All I need y'all to do is look.
It's a pyramid scheme.
All you do
is
the whole thing. arrogant,
I love you. I love
just
you, Ellie.
You do not learn anything.
You are a horrible, horrible. What? Did you say something?
No, I said I love you. But listen, ladies, hear me out.
No, hear me out.
I need each of you to send me $300, and I will send you 10
Nobody's
cases
sending
of
you
gum
money
and nuts.
for
I
rancid nuts and gum.
will send you D's gum and D's nuts, and you might just shut
There
the
you
hell up and stop trying to sell me
Ellie,
some stupid ass
You
shit.
do not learn
$300,
anything
Ella?
from our whole show. It's about
You invited me on this show for this?
I love her.
Oh my God! This is
Invited me on the show for this trash.
Yes, he wants the whole thing. This is for you to sell gum and nuts. Nobody.
Now
wants
you're
your
messing
gum
up my
or your
screen.
nuts.
Now
Oh
you're
my
messing
God!
up my
Look,
screen.
it's fixed.
Oh
It's fixed.
my God! You know what, Mont?
Oh my God!
You know what, Mont? Oh my God! I swear to
God. I hate you
See,
so
you're trying to end the
fucking
show. You didn't successfully end the show. Ha ha! Somebody else is gonna take.
We're done. In the goddamn stream.
We are
Monty.
done.
Come back there. We're done.
We do not train to be merciful here. Enemy deserve no mercy.
The villain does get fucked with no Vaseline.
Sweet Halloween and collard greens.
That was fun.
Jesus Christ.
No, that was good shit.
Oh my God, Ella, that was great, Ella. That was good.
Yes,
I'm happy you
Ella.
stand up for her on that. That was really good.
I'm feisty. I'm about to film a video after this when I hop off with you guys, but I'm angry, so I didn't want to be too angry, but I had to say what I had to say because it was.
I'm down. That was perfect.
I'm not drunk at all. I'm not drunk at all. I wish I swear to God, listen.
They can hear us.
I gotta get